Let us continue IUPAC nomenclature. In this, we have discussed about up to ethers. We will go to next ethers. Next compound we will take. See, CH3, CH2, O, C, here CH3, here CH3, here CH3. This ether compound we have taken. What is the name of this one? We will see. We will see common name. Common name for this we can say ethyl. For this we can say tertiary butyl. So tertiary butyl we will write first. Ethyl we will write next. Then this functional group ether we can write. Therefore, tertiary butyl, ether, tertiary butyl, ethyl, ether. It is tertiary butyl, it is ethyl, it is ether. Tertiary butyl, ethyl, ether is the name of this compound. Okay. Next, IUPAC name we will see. IUPAC name in the sense we have to say alkoxy alkane. Alkane part we will select here. Alkane part in the sense that contains more number of carbon atoms, therefore it is alkane part. This is alkoxy part. So alkoxy part means this contains two carbons, therefore it is eth and oxy is there, therefore we can say ethoxy. Ethoxy we can say. In this alkane part we have to select parent. We have to select the parent chain. That parent chain is this one. Parent chain is this one. For this we will give numbering. Here 1, here 2, here 3. Now this ethoxy group is attached at second carbon, therefore 2-ethoxy. Then in this alkane part it is parent, it is branch. This branch name we will say as methyl. This methyl present at second carbon. Then here 3 carbon atoms present, that 3 carbon atoms in the sense prop. Then here prop. Then carbon-carbon single bond, therefore we can say N, propane. So 2-ethoxy, 2-methyl propane is the name of this compound. Next functional group we will take aldehyde. We are going for a aldehyde functional group. Aldehyde in the sense we can say CHO. This we can also say as single bond C double bond O single bond H. Aldehyde we can say like this. Okay. Now we will take some compounds. That is HCHO we will take. This HCHO, common name is called formaldehyde. Common name is formaldehyde. This formaldehyde name, from where its root is what? From where it comes, that we will see. For which we will take carboxylic acid. We will take first. Carboxylic acid we will take. Carboxylic acid formula is COOH. This we can write it as single bond C double bond O single bond H. Like this we can write carboxylic acid. Now in this one, first one we will take HCOOH. HCOOH, simplest carboxylic acid we have taken. This it is present in the saliva of red ants. Red ants Latin name is Formica. From that form is taken Formica word is taken like this Latin word red ants. In the red ants saliva this acid is present. So we have taken this word. From this part alone we will take, and to this we will make it as acid. Therefore this common name is formic acid. Common name is formic acid. For this IUPAC name we will say, here it contains 1 carbon. This compound contains 1 carbon. Therefore root word is meth. Then primary suffix. CC single bond means ane. But here only 1 carbon is there. When only 1 carbon is there, you say primary suffix always as ane. then it is carboxylic acid. Therefore, we will say secondary suffix as oic acid. It is carboxylic acid. Therefore, secondary suffix we will say as oic acid. We will say. Now we will drop the primary suffix last letter E. We will drop it. Therefore, the name of this one is methanoic acid. The name of this one is methanoic acid. Okay, IUPAC name is also. Next compound we will take in this carboxylic acid, that is CH3COOH. Here, this acid is present in the vinegar. Vinegar we are using as a preservative. Vinegar we are using as a preservative for pickles. In that vinegar contains a dilute solution of this one. Dilute solution in the sense water content is more, this content is less. So this acid is present in the vinegar. This for vinegar we will say acetum. For vinegar we are saying acetum. From this we are taking acet. So acet we have taken. To this we will include ic acid. So acetic acid is the common name for this. What is the IUPAC name? That we will see. Here 2 carbon atoms present. Therefore eth. Primary suffix is ane. In that drop E. Ane, in that last letter E, you drop it. For carboxylic acid, secondary suffix is what means oic acid. Therefore, we can say ethanoic acid is the name for this compound, IUPAC name. Next compound we will take CH3, CH2, COOH. For this, we will say common name. We will say 3 carbon atoms present. Therefore, prop, and you have to include a propionic acid. Propionic acid is the common name. IUPAC name we will say 3 carbon atoms present. Therefore, prop. Primary suffix is ane, ane. In that last letter E, let us drop it. Last letter E we are dropping. Then it is carboxylic acid. Therefore, oic acid will include. Oic acid. So we can say propanoic acid is the name for this compound. Propanoic acid we can say. Next compound we will take CH3, CH, CH3, COOH. This compound we will say. For this we will say common name. You see that second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Therefore iso. Okay. Why iso we said? Second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Then 4 carbon atoms present. Therefore butyric. Butyric acid. Why that butyric? In the sense butyrum, from the Latin word butyrum. From the Latin word butyrum. Therefore, in the BUTYR you take. And IC include acid included. Isobutyric acid. This common name is isobutyric acid. What is the IUPAC name for this compound? That we will see. IUPAC name in the sense select parent chain. Select parent chain for this. This is the parent chain. For this parent chain, give numbering. Now here number 1, here number 2, here number 3. So we have given numbering. Now this is a 2 methyl we can say. This methyl group present at second carbon. Therefore we can say 2 methyl. 2 methyl we can say. Then 3 carbon atoms present. 3 carbon atoms in the sense of prop. Then carbon-carbon single bond means ane. Carbon-carbon single bond means ane. Then carboxylic acid in the sense oic acid is the secondary suffix. Oic acid is the secondary suffix for this carboxylic acid. Ane is the primary suffix. Sorry, the name of this one is okay. Next, we will take this compound. We will take CH3, CH2 thrice, CH2 thrice, COOH. This compound we have taken. For this compound, how to say the name? This is 5 carbon atoms in the sense. We have to say the common name is valeric acid. Five carbon atoms present. Therefore, we are saying valeric acid. Here, normal chain it is. Therefore, N we are including N valeric acid. Then we'll see IUPAC name. 5 carbon atoms means the root word is pent. Primary suffix is ane. Carbon-carbon single bond. Therefore, primary suffix ane. Secondary suffix for carboxylic acid is oic acid. Now, in the primary suffix, the last letter E, let us drop. Why? Because in the secondary suffix first letter is vowel sound. Therefore, the name of this one is pentanoic acid. The compound name is pentanoic acid. Now we will see that aldehyde we will see. Now here you see that for this common name is formaldehyde we said. This HCHO, for this common name is formaldehyde we said. Why? Because its corresponding acid is what? Corresponding acid is HCOH. It is called formic acid. It is called formic acid. Its corresponding acid is HCOH, that is called formic acid. From this we are taking this form. From this we are taking this form. That form we have taken here. Then aldehyde we have included. Aldehyde we have included. Therefore, formaldehyde is the common name for this. Then we will see IUPAC name. Here this contains one carbon atom. Therefore, we can say meth. Then primary suffix. For one carbon means say primary suffix as "-ane" always in the IUPAC name. IUPAC nomenclature. If the compound contains one carbon, then primary suffix we must say as "-ane". Okay. Then secondary suffix we will see. Here the functional group is aldehyde. For aldehyde functional group, the secondary suffix is first two letters, that is Al. Al will say. In the secondary suffix, first letter is vowel sound. Therefore, in the primary suffix, the last letter E we have to drop. Then the name is methanol. The name is what means methanol we can say. The IUPAC name for this compound is methanol we can say. Okay. Next compound we will take in the aldehyde CH3CHO. For this common name we will say. Common name in the sense its corresponding carboxylic acid is what? That you take. Its corresponding carboxylic acid is CH3COH. For this carboxylic acid, common name is what means acetic acid. Acetic acid. Now let us say the name for this CH3CHO. For this corresponding carboxylic acid, from that you take the underlined letters. Acet you take. So we have taken acet. Then this functional group is aldehyde. That aldehyde you include here. Therefore, we will get acetaldehyde. For this, what is a common name means acetaldehyde. What you have taken from corresponding carboxylic acid? Acet. Acet you have taken. What you have included? Aldehyde. Because functional group is what? Aldehyde. Therefore, the name of this one is acetaldehyde in the common name. IUPAC name we will say. Here, two carbon atoms present. Therefore, eth. Then between this carbon and this carbon, single bond is present. Therefore, primary suffix is "-ane". In that, I will drop E. Then for this aldehyde, what is the secondary suffix means Al. Therefore, ethanol is the name of this compound. For this compound, name is IUPAC name is what means ethanol. Okay. Next, we will take CH3, CH2, CHO. Now, take corresponding carboxylic acid. Corresponding carboxylic acid is CH3, CH2, COOH. For this, what is the common name we said? Propionic acid. Propionic acid, that we will take. In this, let us underline prop, pion. Up to N we will underline. Ic acid don't take. Don't take ic acid. So, okay, this ic acid let us remove. Remaining you take. Okay, remaining we have taken. So that we will write PROPION. Then what is the functional group here? Aldehyde. That aldehyde you include. Therefore, what is the name of this one? Propion aldehyde. Okay. Now IUPAC name we will see. Here 3 carbon atoms present. Therefore, prop. Carbon-carbon single bond is present. Therefore, primary suffix is "-ane". In that, drop E. Then aldehyde is a functional group. Secondary suffix is Al. Okay. So propanol is the name of this compound. For this numbering and all we need not give. Next, we will take CH3, CH2, CH2, CHO. Okay. For this corresponding carboxylic acid we will take. Corresponding carboxylic acid is CH3, CH2, CH2, COOH. For this common name is what? Butyric acid. Common name is butyric acid. From the Latin word butyrum. From the Latin word butyrum. Okay. Butyric acid we say. Now we will say the name of this aldehyde. So from here, what we have to take in the sense BUTY, or you take which we have to remove in the sense ic acid you remove. Ic acid you remove, remaining part we have to take. Okay. So we have taken a BUTYR. Then functional group is aldehyde. Therefore, include aldehyde here. So we can say butyraldehyde. This common name is what? Butyraldehyde. Okay, sir. IUPAC name we will say. Now, IUPAC name for this one we will say 4 carbon atoms present in the parent chain. Therefore, but is the root word. Then carbon-carbon single bond. Therefore, ane. In the ane last letter E, I will drop. Then functional group is aldehyde. For that, secondary suffix is Al, that I have included. So the name of this compound is butanol in the IUPAC. Next, we will take a CH3, CH, CH3, CHO. This compound we have taken. For this, we will say IUPAC name. Then we will select parent chain. We will select. So parent chain is this one. Then we will give numbering here. Numbering here first carbon, here second carbon, here third carbon. This is CH3 is called methyl. This methyl group present at a second carbon. Therefore, we will say 2-methyl. Then in the parent chain, 3 carbon atoms present. Therefore, prop. Then carbon-carbon single bond. Therefore, ane. Secondary suffix for aldehyde is Al. Next, we will see IUPAC common name. We will see. To say common name, you take its corresponding carboxylic acid. You take. Corresponding carboxylic acid is what? CH3, CH in the place of CHO, write COOH. Okay, like this you write it. For this, what is the common name? Isobutyric acid. Okay, isobutyric acid. Now we will say common name for this aldehyde. This second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Therefore, write iso. Okay, its corresponding carboxylic acid is this one. In this one, remove ic acid. Remove ic acid. Remaining part you take it. Iso-BUTYR, that you take. Iso-BUTYR we have taken. Okay. Then include aldehyde, because functional group is aldehyde. Therefore, we have included aldehyde. So the common name is isobutyraldehyde. Isobutyraldehyde is the common name for this one. Okay. Next compound we will take. So CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, CHO. This compound we have taken. Okay. For this compound, it is 5-membered compound. 5-membered compound in the sense that corresponding 5-membered carbons and carboxylic acid means common name is valeric acid. Common name is what? Valeric acid. Okay. Now, so valeric, that ic acid you remove it. Ic acid you remove it. Remaining part you consider valor. Okay. Now we will come for this one. Here second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Therefore iso. Okay. Second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Therefore iso we say. Totally how many carbon atoms present? 5 carbon atoms present. 5 carbon atoms means which word we have to take? Valor. VALER. This valor word you take and write here. Okay. Then functional group is aldehyde. So include aldehyde here. So that we can say iso-valeraldehyde for this. Iso-valeraldehyde for this compound. Okay. Next compound we will take CH3, CH2C, CH3, CH2, CH3, here CH2. We have taken this compound. For this common name we cannot say. IUPAC name we can say. Sir. Now IUPAC name we have to say. That means let us select parent chain. Okay. See that in the parent chain, the functional group must be present. Here, what is the functional group? Aldehyde. This aldehyde contains carbon. So, in the parent chain, this aldehyde carbon must be present. In the parent chain, the aldehyde carbon must be present. Like this, you have to select the parent chain here. Set. So, aldehyde carbon must be present in the sense only possibility this one. This is the parent chain. This is the parent chain here. Okay, like this only you have to select. Don't select straight chain as parent chain. Straight chain contains 5 carbon atoms, of course. But parent chain means what? The main functional group must be present in the parent chain. Here, what is the functional group? Aldehyde. Is it containing carbon? Yes. That carbon must be in the parent chain. So, for which functional groups like this? Sorry, the functional groups in which carbon is present means that carbon must come under parent chain. It is not only for aldehyde, for carboxylic acid we can say, acid alide we can say, acid amide we can say, for ketone like this. So for which functional groups, generally I am saying not only for aldehyde, for which functional groups carbon is present, that carbon must come under parent chain. Okay, then only you have to see the highest number of carbon atoms in the parent chain. Okay, so here straight chain contains 5 carbons in the parent chain. Straight chain contains 5 carbon atoms. Even then, straight chain is not a parent chain, because in the straight chain aldehydic carbon is not coming. If you take like this, here number of carbons 4 only. Even then, aldehydic carbon is present in this one. Therefore, it is a parent chain, not straight chain. Okay. Next, we can say this CH3 as a branch. This name is what in the sense methyl we can say. Next, this CH3 CH2 is called ethyl. That ethyl is a branch. That ethyl name we said like this. Then we have to say numbering for this. Here number 1, here number 2, here number 3, here number 4. Okay. Now this we can say 2 methyl we can say. This we can say 2 ethyl. Then 4 carbon atoms present. Therefore but, primary suffix is en, secondary suffix is al. Okay, this CHO is called aldehyde. For that secondary suffix you can say al. It is a IUPAC name for this one. Okay. Next functional group we will take ketone. We will take ketone is the functional group. For this ketone, how to say the name that we will see. Now we will take CH3, C11O, CH3. This compound we have taken. For this, what is the common name we will say? Now I will take acetic acid. Acetic acid I have taken. From this acetic acid, I will take what in the sense? This acet I will take. This acet I will take. That acet I have given. Then for ketone, the last 3 letters are there. That one you write. Acetone. So the common name of this one is acetone. Common name is acetone is a common name for this compound. Sir, next for this another common name is what means? This is methyl. It is methyl. So 2 methyls are there. Therefore we can say dimethyl. And this CO we are calling as ketone. So we can say this compound name is dimethyl ketone. It is also common name. Then IUPAC name we will say. Now this compound contains 3 carbon atoms. Now this compound contains 3 carbon atoms. 3 carbon atoms in the sense prop we can say. And carbon-carbon single bond. Therefore primary suffix en. Secondary suffix for ketone is the last 3 letters. That is one. So we have included one. In this secondary suffix. In this secondary suffix, the first letter is vowel sound. So in the primary suffix, the last letter E, you drop it. Therefore, the name is propanone. The name we can say propanone. Okay. Then now we will discuss like this functional groups we will discuss. Then many functional groups will be there. No. In that case, we will discuss which will come as a prefix when we have to use formal this and all. Okay. When we are coming across multiple functional groups, at that time we will say. Now we will discuss a particular functional group only. Sorry, for ketone we said like this, propanone we said. Next compound we will take CH3, CH3, CO, CH3. This compound we have taken. Now for this compound, for this compound, what is the common name we will say? Common name is this part name we will say. This part name we will say. Then we will say this is as ketone. Okay. Now this contains 3 carbon atoms, therefore propyl. But second carbon is having 2 methyl groups. Second carbon is having 2 methyl groups means what we have to say? Iso. Okay. Therefore it is isopropyl. This contains only 1 carbon, therefore methyl. So which will come first? Methyl comes first. Therefore methyl we will write first. then we'll write isopropyl. So isopropyl we have written. Alphabetically we have to say. In the methyl first letter M, in the isopropyl, this first letter P you have to take, don't take I. In the propyl P you take. Therefore, alphabetically you see which comes first that you write. Then this CO is called ketone. So we have written ketone here. So methyl isopropyl ketone is the name of this compound. Then we'll see common name we have discussed. Then we'll see IUPAC name for this one. Okay, sir. For IUPAC name, what you have to do means you have to select parent chain. The parent chain is this one. Now you see in the parent chain ketonic carbon is there or not, you check it. It is a ketone, that carbon present in parent chain. Okay, yes, okay. And then we have to give numbering. So numbering in the sense, remember that main functional group must get least position, then only branches and all. So your main functional group is what? Ketone. This carbon must get least position. As per that, you give the numbering. Therefore, it has to get least position. That means we have to start numbering from right side, not from left side. Okay. So we have to let us give numbering from right side. It is number 1. It is number 2. It is number 3. It is number 4. Okay. Now we will say the name of this one. This CH3 is called methyl. This methyl group present at third position. Therefore, we can say 3-methyl. 3-methyl. Here 4 carbon atoms present. Therefore, bute. Primary suffix is N. Secondary suffix is one. This ketone position is 2. Therefore, 2 we said here. So 3-methyl butane 2,1 is the IUPAC name of this compound. Okay. Next compound we will take CH3. CH3, here CO, CH3, CH3. Okay. Now we will say the name of this compound. Here, this part is called isopropyl. This part is called isopropyl. Therefore, how many isopropyl? 2 times. Therefore, diisopropyl. Okay. Now you see that we have written hyphen because I. Therefore, we have written hyphen. This CO is called what? Ketone. Okay. So diisopropyl ketone. Okay. Next, IUPAC name we will say. IUPAC name in the sense we have to select parent chain. In the parent chain, what must be present? Ketonic carbon must be present. Okay. So ketonic carbon must be present in the parent chain. Okay. Then we will give numbering. In the numbering such that the ketonic carbon must get least position. As per that, you can give numbering. Here in this given compound, we can start from either left or right. In both sides, ketone comes under same position only because it is symmetric. Okay. Now we will say the name of this one, IUPAC name. Here branch is CH3. CH3 name is methyl. How many CH3 is there means 2 times. Therefore, we can say dimethyl. Now for this methyl position is 4. For this methyl position is 2. Therefore, 2, 4 we can say. Totally 5 carbon atoms present. Therefore, parent chain is pent and primary suffix is en. Secondary suffix is one because ketone position is 3. Therefore, 3 we can say. So 2, 4 dimethyl pentyl 3,1 is the name of this compound. Next, we will take the compound CH3, CO, CH3. Like this we will take. You see that here functional group is what means ketone. How many times present? 2 times present in this one. Okay. Here functional group is 2 times present here. Okay. How to say the name? Here select the parent chain. Parent chain contains what? 4 carbon atoms. Therefore, root word is bute. What is the primary suffix? En. Primary suffix is en. See that when we have to give primary suffix en means carbon double bond means you have to give en. Here double bond is present, but it is not between carbon. Therefore, don't say en. Say en only. Okay. Then this ketone name we have to say ketone secondary suffix is one, 2 times present. Therefore, dione. Then we have to say the position of the ketone we have to say. So to say the position of ketone, let us give the numbering. Here number 1, here number 2, here number 3, here number 4. So this ketone position is 3, this ketone position is 2. Therefore, we can say 2, 3 dione we can say. Next, here dione, trione like that coming means in the primary suffix en, E, last letter E, don't drop it. Therefore, write last letter E as it is. Therefore, butane 2, 3 dione. Butane 2, 3 dione is the name of this compound. Okay. Next, functional group we will take acid halide. Next functional group is what means acid halide. Acid halide. Acid halide means C double bond O X. X in the place of X you can take Cl, Br, I like that you can take. Now we will take the compound is CH3COCl. Okay, what is the common name? We will say, to say common name, you take its corresponding carboxylic acid. Corresponding carboxylic acid you take. Okay, now we have taken acid halide is CH3COCl. Corresponding carboxylic acid is CH3COOH. Its common name is what? Acetic acid. Its common name is acetic acid. In this acetic acid, you remove this ic acid. Remaining part you take. Remaining part is what? Acet. That acet part you take. Okay, so acet we have taken. Then what you have to do means include YL. Then Cl name you say as chloride. So acetyl chloride is the common name for this one. Then we will see IUPAC name. We will see here this compound contains 2 carbon atoms. Therefore, root word is eth. Carbon single primary suffix is en. Secondary suffix for acid halide is oil halide. Cl is there, therefore chloride. Oil chloride. Okay. Secondary suffix for acid halide is what? Oil halide. OYL oil. OYL oil. Halide here Cl is there, therefore chloride. Okay. In the secondary suffix, the first letter is vowel sound. Therefore, in the primary suffix, the last letter E we have to drop. Therefore, the name of this one is ethanol chloride. The IUPAC name of this one is ethanol chloride, we can say. Next, we will take a next compound we are taking CH3, CH2, CH2, COCl. This compound we have taken. For this corresponding carboxylic acid you take CH3, CH2, CH2, COH. Its Latin name is what? Butyrum. From the Latin name butyrum. Okay. From that we are saying butyric acid. Butyric acid is the name for this one. Okay. Common name is N-butyric acid. Okay. So from this we will take what in the sense? We will remove ic acid. Let us remove ic acid. Remaining part you take. So remaining part in the sense N-butyr. Okay. Remaining part we have taken. In the butyric acid, ic acid we have removed. Remaining part we have taken. Then what you have to include? That you see that you have to include YL. Then Cl name chloride. So N-butyryl chloride is the common name. Now we will see IUPAC name. Now select the parent chain. Parent chain contains 4 carbon atoms. Therefore, root word is but. Primary suffix An. An is the primary suffix. Carbon single bond. Therefore, An is the primary suffix. In that last letter E, let us drop it. Then secondary suffix for this one is oil chloride. Oil chloride. Secondary suffix for this COCl is oil chloride, we can say. Oil chloride we have said. Okay. Next functional group is amide. Next functional group is amide. We can take here. We will take a HCONH2. Amide is what means HCONH2. Okay, HCONH2 amide we have taken. For this, what is the name? We will see corresponding carboxylic acid you take HCOOH. Its name is what means formic acid. Common name is formic acid. In this, remove ic acid, you remove it. Remove ic acid. Remaining part you take. Remaining part is form. That you take form. Okay, we have taken form. Then include A. You have include A. Okay, they include A not. This IUPAC, this functional group name is amide. That amide you include it. This functional group is amide. That amide name include it. Therefore, what is the name of this one is in the sense formamide. Formamide is the common name for this one. Okay, so it's a corresponding carboxylic acid you have taken. From that you are removing ic acid, you are taking form, then you are including amide because amide is the functional group. Therefore, the name of this compound is formamide. Formamide we can say. So amide in the sense, amide functional group formula is what that we'll see now. This CONH2, it is amide. It is amide. Next you see CONH, it is also amide. It is also amide. Next you see CON, this is also amide. All these are amides. Then what is the difference? If N is having 2 hydrogens, then it is called primary amide. If N is having only 1 hydrogen, secondary amide. If N is having no hydrogens, tertiary amide. Okay, these are amides. So amides formula, remember it: CONH2 primary amide, CONHR secondary amide, CONR2 tertiary amide. Okay, sir. Next amide we will take CH3 CONH2. Now you see in the CONH2, N is having 2 hydrogens. So which amide? Primary amide. Its corresponding carboxylic acid you take CH3 COOH. What is the common name? Acetic acid. In this acetic acid, what we have to remove? Ic acid remove. Remaining what we have to take? Acet. Okay, remaining acet you are taking. Okay, take acet. Then what we have to include? What is the functional group name here? Amide. So include amide. Therefore, what is the name of this one? Acetamide. Acetamide is common name. Then we'll see IUPAC name. This compound contains 2 carbons. Therefore, root word is eth. Primary suffix "-ane", in that drop E. Then functional group. This functional group is amide. Even in secondary suffix amide only we have to say. Therefore, ethanamide. You see that in this one how it is coming. See, secondary suffix for IUPAC is amide. Even in common name also amide only we are saying. Okay, for this in the common name, this functional group name we are saying as amide. In the IUPAC secondary suffix also we are saying amide. Okay, now we will say for this compound IUPAC name we will say it contains only 1 carbon. Therefore, root word is meth. Primary suffix you have to say "-ane". Secondary suffix what you have to say? Amide. Therefore, methanamide. Methanamide is the common name of, methanamide is the IUPAC name of this compound. Okay, next compound we will take CH3 CH2 CONH2. This compound we have taken. For this, take corresponding carboxylic acid CH3 CH2 COH. What is the common name? Propionic acid. Correct. Propionic acid you said. Okay. In this one, what you have to remove? Ic acid you have to remove. Remaining you take it. So remaining is what? PROPION. Okay. Then what you have to include? What is the functional group here? Amide. That amide word you include as it is. Okay. Propionamide is the common name. Okay. Next IUPAC name we will see. The parent chain contains 3 carbon atoms. Therefore, prop. Primary suffix is what? "-ane". Write "-an". Drop E. Secondary suffix is what? Amide. So amide. Propanamide is the IUPAC name. Next compound we will take CH3 CONH CH3. Okay, here functional group is amide only, but nitrogen is having how many hydrogens? Only 1. Therefore, which amide it is? It is secondary amide. Nitrogen is having only 1 nitrogen. Therefore, it is what amide? Secondary amide. Okay. Secondary amide means what you have to do means the N contains what alkyl group? That name you say first. In common name, otherwise in IUPAC name, whatever it is. This N contains what group? That name you say first. This N contains methyl group. That methyl name you write. This methyl is attached to which one? N, nitrogen. That N you write, N methyl. Okay. Then you take corresponding carboxylic acid. For this you take corresponding carboxylic acid. What is that? Acetic